Across from the old train depot, where the gravel road met town, stood a little hardware store with weathered floors of pine worn down. The front porch held red wagons, garden hose and watering cans. Wind chimes danced above the doorway, moved by unseen hands. Inside were endless rows of shelves, tin buckets, nails and rope, lanterns hanging from the rafters, paint that carried hope. Mr. Anderson wore denim overalls, a tape measure on his belt. He remembered every customer long before they asked for help. He'd ask about your family first, then find the bolts you needed. Some folks came to buy a hammer, others came just to be greeted. A town is never built with lumber alone. Meet me at the hardware store, where every board has found its place, where patient hands can build a dream, one careful nail at a time. Meet me at the hardware store, where every shelf has something true. The strongest houses ever built begin with people, not with tools. Meet me at the hardware store, before the daylight fades away. The finest things we leave behind are the ones we build each day. A farmer came for fence wire, preparing for the spring. He left with stories, coffee, and a handful of onion seeds. A young couple chose blue paint for the nursery upstairs. They couldn't stop imagining the laughter waiting there. An old carpenter bought sandpaper, running rough hands through the grain. He said wood teaches patience, every knot has something to explain. A little boy spent all his savings on a tiny birdhouse kit. Mr. Anderson slipped in extra nails and never mentioned it. Outside, pickup trucks came and went, the screen door slapped all day. Inside every conversation made the town a little stronger. We're told the world is changing, moving quicker every year, but kindness still fits perfectly where people gather near. Some things can always be repaired, some fences can be mended, some broken hearts just need a bench and someone willing to listen. Maybe every nail that's driven holds together something more than timber, brick, or window frames. Perhaps it holds a home. Meet me at the hardware store, when the autumn leaves descend. We'll gather all the pieces and start building once again. Meet me at the hardware store, when the winter winds arrive. A warm hello across the counter can keep a spirit alive. Meet me at the hardware store, whenever life comes loose, because the strongest things in this world are built with love and truth. Hammering, sawdust flies, morning sunlight, clear blue skies, doors stay open, come on through. Every builder starts with two hands. Ooh. trace the sky. An old stone clock tower, watch the seasons passing by. His weathered face had greeted every sunrise for a century, through weddings, harvest, storms, and snow. It stood with quiet dignity. The bells awoke the bakers. They called the children into class. They mocked the noon for factory hands. As another morning passed, at 5 the streets grew busier. At 6 the porches filled, and every hour without complaint the faithful tower thrilled. No one questioned if it would ring. It always kept its word. Even on the coldest winter days, its voice could still be heard. Time keeps moving, faithfulness keeps meeting. Meet me where the clock tower shines. When the morning greets the square, every hour carries promise for the hearts that gather there. Meet me where the clock tower shines. When the golden daylight fades, some things grow older with the years, some only grow more brave. Meet me where the clock tower chimes. When another season turns, the truest things in all of life are the ones that always return. A newspaper boy knew every bell. He raced them down the street, trying to finish every porch before the next heartbeat. A florist smiled at 10 o'clock, opening her little store. The bells became a morning greeting, like they had for years before. An old violin teacher ended every lesson there. The final note would fade away as the bells filled up the air. A young man waited by the fountain, holding roses in his hand. When the tower struck 7, she came just as they planned. The oldest man in town once said, while sitting on a bench, the tower doesn't rush tomorrow, it simply welcomes it. We're always counting minutes, always running toward what's next. But clocks were never meant to steal the joy that's in the present. Every chime is an invitation, not a reason to fear. A reminder that another hour has quietly appeared. Perhaps the greatest gift of time isn't how much we own, it's who walks beside us before another bell is blown. Meet me where the clock tower chimes. When the evening stars arise, we'll watch the lights come one by one across familiar skies. Meet me where the clock tower chimes. When the final bell is sung, some buildings measure passing hours. This one measures everyone. Meet me where the clock tower chimes. Whenever life moves fast, the hours never truly leave. They become the stories of our past. Bells are ringing, morning bright, shadows lengthen, golden light, golden before the church bells faded in. They're sure the town was fully awake. Canvas tents began to rise beside the old stone lake. Wooden tables slowly filled with peaches, pears, and corn. Bouquets of wildflowers caught the light of another summer morn. Fresh bread rested in woven baskets, still warm from the oven's fire. Jars of honey glowed like amber, stacked a little higher. The smell of cinnamon and apples, fresh cut herbs and pine, drifted through the waking streets with the morning's golden shine. Mr. Collins tuned his old guitar, sitting near the fountain square. His melodies floated through the market, dancing softly in the air. Some mornings bring a schedule, others bring a reason to smile. Meet me at the Saturday market, where the morning comes alive. Every smile is freely given, every handshake helps us thrive. Meet me at the Saturday market, where the laughter fills the lane. The richest harvest in this life is found in hearts, not grain. Meet me at the Saturday market before the afternoon is gone. The finest days are built from moments that seem so small, yet carry on. An elderly beekeeper proudly shared the story of each hive. He said the sweetest things are made when many work as one in life. A young baker handed samples to every child who passed, their faces lit with joyful crumb smiles that always seemed to last. A painter sold bright landscapes of the hills beyond the town. He said every sunrise paints one thirst, I'm only writing it down. A little girl chose sunflowers for her grandmother's old vase. She hugged them like a treasure with happiness across her face. Neighbors greeted neighbors, visitors became new friends. Nobody hurried through the morning wishing it would never end. The world keeps counting profits, always measuring success, but the greatest wealth is often found in simple happiness. A loaf of bread still warm to touch, a song played in the square, a stranger offering a smile with nothing else to spare. Perhaps communities are gardens, growing one small seed at a time, watered by ordinary kindness, season after season, year after year. Meet me at the Saturday market when the autumn leaves arrive. The apples may grow sweeter, but the friendships are the prize. Meet me at the Saturday market when the spring returns again. The tables may look voices blend. Every Saturday feels like home again. On the hill above the valley, where the water tower stood, there was a little radio station built from brick and weathered wood. Its signal wasn't mighty, it barely reached the county line, but every farmhouse knew the voice that greeted them at 5. The red on air light would flicker, the microphones would glow. Mr. Raymond cleared his throat and smiled, "Good morning, friends at home." He played the old familiar records, read birthdays one by one, announced the church picnic on Saturday, the school fair full of fun. Every dedication carried a story all its own. Some were signed with full names proudly, others simply, guess who? Some voices travel through speakers, the best ones travel through hearts. Meet me by the county radio, where the songs still fill the sky. Every melody finds a window standing open nearby. Meet me by the county radio, when the morning starts anew. The finest conversations are the ones that speak to you. Meet me by the county radio, before another day moves on. A simple voice can light a home long before the dawn. A truck crossing state lines kept the station on each night. Though the signal faded in and out, it somehow felt just right. An old widow baked her Sunday pies while the gospel hour played. She sang every chorus by the oven as the bread was being made. At the diner down on Market Street, the cook turned up the sound. Everyone stopped for just a minute when their favorite tune came around. A little boy waited every Friday for the weather and baseball scores. He dreamed that one day he'd sit behind those studio doors. The station never chased the headlines or tried to be the best. It simply shared a little kindness with everyone who pressed. Listen, the world grows louder every season, with endless words to hear. Yet the voices we remember most are the ones that feel sincere. A cheerful greeting in the morning, a favorite old refrain, can quietly remind us all that hope is here again. Maybe every heart is broadcasting something every day. The question isn't who's listening, but what do we choose to say? Meet me by the county radio, when the evening sky turns gold. We'll hear another timeless song, like the ones our grandparents told. Meet me by the county radio, where the music never And one more favorite song. Signal drifting, morning light, records spinning, day turns bright, microphone standing strong. Every heart needs a song. On the corner of Oak and River, where the morning buses rolled, stood a little newsstand, brave against the wind and cold. Its striped on and had faded colors, its windows framed in green. Every sunrise found the sidewalk swept and fresh and clean. Newspapers were stacked in towers, magazines in perfect rows, crossword books and comic pages, stories everyone chose. Mr. Franklin raised the shutters just before the break of day. He'd whistle old familiar melodies while putting change away. The smell of fresh ink filled the air, mixed with coffee from next door. It felt like every brand new morning walked right through that door. Every headline tells the world, every smile tells the truth. Meet me at the corner newsstand before the city's fully awake, where every sunrise brings another story, another path to take. Meet me at the corner newsstand, where familiar faces meet. The richest part of every morning is the people on the street. Meet me at the corner newsstand before the clock strikes 9. Some treasures come wrapped in paper, others arrive with time. The mailman grabbed the morning paper every day at 1:15. He'd always joke about the weather, certain winter couldn't last. A young reporter bought a notebook, dreaming of a front page line. She believed that honest stories could outlive the hands of time. An old gentleman came for puzzles, never missing even one. He said they kept his thinking sharp long after work was done. A schoolboy saved his pocket change for the latest comic strip. He'd read it all before the bell, with a grin upon his lips. Some customers stayed only seconds, others lingered there a while, leaving with much more than newspapers, leaving with another smile. The world may change by morning, the headlines come and go, but kindness printed in a heartbeat never grows old. A greeting by your first name, a handshake at the stand, those little daily rituals can shape a stronger land. Maybe the greatest stories are never printed in the news. They're written in ordinary lives by ordinary people too. Meet me at corner newsstand. When another dawn appears, we'll trade a joke, a cup of coffee, and memories through the years. Through the years, meet me at the corner newsstand, where every season starts anew. The paper may be yesterday's, but friendship always feels brand new. Meet me at the corner newsstand whenever you're passing through, because the best part of the morning might just be meeting you. Morning break, pages turn, coffee steaming, lessons learned. Door swings open, day begins. Every sunrise brings new winds. Just beyond the courthouse garden, where the old elm branches grew, a quiet county library open with the morning dew. Its limestone walls had weathered decades, its tall windows welcome light. Every sunrise found them glowing, every evening said goodnight. Rows of books stood like old neighbors, patient, faithful, calm, and wise. Every spine held silent journeys, waiting for curious eyes. The reading lamps wore green glass shades, casting circles on the oak. Only turning pages broke the silence, only whispers gently spoke. Miss Eleanor, the head librarian, knew every shelf by heart. She believed the right book found you long before you knew where to start. A quiet room can change a noisy world. Meet me at the county library, where every page becomes a road, where every dream begins with someone brave enough to unfold. Meet me at the county library, where the morning sunlight streams. The strongest bridges ever built are made of words and dreams. Meet me at the county library, when the afternoon is still. The greatest treasures in this life can never be locked away. A little boy explored the planets from a chair beside the wall. He whispered, one day I'll fly there, dreaming bigger than them all. A retired teacher checked out poetry every Wednesday afternoon. She said good verses tasted better when read beneath the moon. A college student searched for answers hidden deep in history. Every chapter brought another clue, another quiet victory. An old carpenter borrowed books about birds he'd never seen. He built little cedar houses for every robin in spring. When winter wrapped the town in snow, the fireplace softly glowed. Outside the wind grew colder, inside imagination flowed. The world keeps growing louder, always asking us to race, but wisdom often whispers in the calmest kind of place. One sentence read with patience may outlive 1,000 days. A single thoughtful story can forever change our ways. Perhaps every shelf is waiting, like a friend you've yet to meet, holding answers you didn't know your heart would one day need. Meet me at the county library. When the autumn leaves descend, we'll lose ourselves among the shelves until the daylight ends. Meet me at the county library, where every season turns a page. Some books grow older every year. Their truths never age. Meet me at the county library. Whenever hope feels small, because every life becomes a story, and every story matters to us all. Pages turning, firelight glows, morning sunshine, knowledge grows, doors stay open. Come inside, every chapter comes alive. On Cherry Street, beneath the elm trees, where the afternoon moves slow, there stood an old-time barber shop with a polished striped pole. Red and white kept gently turning, greeting everyone who came. It had done so every morning, long before electric trains. The front door rang a tiny bell, its cheerful, familiar sound. The scent of talcum, shaving cream, and cedar filled the room around. 3 old leather barber chairs rested proudly side by side. Their brass arms gleamed beneath the light, worn smooth by years and pride. Mr. Walker folded fresh white towels, whistling softly as he'd sweep. He believed a careful haircut was a promise you could keep. Some chairs change your hairstyle, others become part of your story. Meet me at the barber shop, where the striped pole slowly turns, where every conversation leaves you wiser than you were. Meet me at the barber shop, where the mirrors tell no lies. The years may touch our faces, but never our inside. Meet me at the barber shop, where the coffee's always hot. The greatest friendships often grow in the most ordinary spots. A little boy climbed nervously into the tallest chair. Mr. Walker smiled and said, "You look just fine, don't fear." He placed a wooden booster seat beneath the boy so small. the time the haircut ended, he was standing 10 feet tall. A firefighter came on Fridays, still smelling faintly of smoke. He laughed the loudest in the room at every harmless joke. An elderly musician requested the very same trim. Don't change a thing, he'd always grin. It's worked this long for me. Teenagers filled the waiting bench, talking baseball, dreams, and cars. They thought the whole world waited just beyond the barber's door. Outside, autumn leaves drifted by, brushing softly down the street. Inside, stories flowed as freely as the rhythm of the clippers beat. The world keeps finding quicker ways to finish every task, but some places were never built for people rushing past. A handshake, a familiar face, a laugh that fills the room. These are the things that quietly help ordinary lives to bloom. Perhaps every town is measured not by buildings, roads, or art, but by little places like this one, where strangers leave as friends at heart. Meet me at the barbershop when another week is through. We'll trade another story while the daylight filters through. Meet me at the barbershop where every season finds its place. The mirror may reflect the years, but kindness shapes the face. Meet me at the barbershop whenever life feels fast, because the finest conversations always seem to last. Scissors singing, clippers hum, morning sunshine, people come, doorbell ringing, take a seat. Every welcome feels complete. Feels complete. Hidden in the center of the park, beneath a canopy of oak, an antique carousel kept turning, though the years it gently spoke. Its painted horses wore bright saddles, trimmed with crimson, gold, and blue. Every carved and careful detail still looked almost new. The old calliope began each morning with a cheerful, joyful tune. Its melody drifted through the gardens like a lazy afternoon. Mr. Bailey wound the engine with the same familiar smile. He'd watched 4 generations ride those horses all the while. He always said, choose any horse, they all know where to go. Children laughed without quite knowing how much truth those words could hold. Life keeps spinning, joy keeps returning. Meet me through time. A little girl chose the white stallion with a ribbon in its mane. She waved each time she passed her father, again and yet again. A young artist filled a sketchbook with the horses in their flight, trying hard to catch the movement of their endless, graceful ride. Two grandparents bought 2 tickets for their grandchildren to share. But before the ride had started, they climbed aboard as well. A violinist played nearby, adding harmony to the tune. Even the pigeons gathered close on that sunny afternoon. The carousel lights began to glow as daylight slipped away. One by one the lanterns shine to welcome evening's play. The world keeps racing forward, always chasing something new. But happiness often circles back to what we always knew. The ride goes around in gentle rhythm, never asking why, teaching us that simple wonder never says goodbye. Maybe every joyful memory returns just like a song, waiting patiently inside us all along. Meet me at the antique carousel when the twilight paints the sky. We'll hear the old calliope as another day goes by. Meet me at the antique carousel where laughter never ends. The finest rides are always shared with family and friends. Meet me at the antique carousel. Whenever your heart feels young, the music may grow softer, but its melody lives on. Horses turning, music plays. Golden lanterns, gentle days. Children laughing, hearts set free, round forever like a dream. At the corner of Willow Avenue, where the sycamore trees swayed, there stood a little blue bus stop with a weathered wooden frame. Its painted benches had grown faded, carved with names from years gone by. Every scratch and every marking held a piece of someone's life. Morning fog would wrap around it like a blanket, cool and gray. Then the rising sun would chase it as another brand new day. Mrs. Collins swept the sidewalk outside her tiny store. She waved at every waiting soul like she'd done for years before. A robin perched upon the roof, singing softly to the dawn. Even before the first bus came, the day had already begun. places aren't destinations, they're where lives gently cross. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, where tomorrow catches rise, where every stranger has a story hidden quietly inside. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, when the first bus rounds the bend, the smallest moments shared with others can become lifelong friends. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, before the morning fades. Some journeys start with footsteps, some begin with waves. A schoolboy balanced heavy books upon his tired knees. He dreamed of building airplanes that could dance above the seas. A nurse stood with a paper cut, watching sunrise paint the street. She whispered one small thankful prayer before another busy week. An old mechanic tipped his cap to everyone who came. He rarely spoke more than a sentence, yet remembered every name. A young musician carried a guitar worn smooth with years. Sometimes he'd play a melody that made the waiting disappear. One snowy afternoon, the bus arrived an hour late. No one seemed to mind too much. The conversations were worth the wait. Life is full of waiting places where tomorrow hasn't come, yet hope has a funny habit of finding everyone. A smile shared beneath the shelter, a kindness freely given, can quietly become the brightest part of an ordinary living. Maybe every road we're traveling has someone walking too, and perhaps the greatest blessing is simply meeting you. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, when the evening sky turns gold. We'll watch another day roll by as another story unfolds. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, where the seasons come and go. The buses keep on moving, but friendships continue to grow. Meet me at the Bluebird bus stop, whenever life feels wide, because every beautiful adventure begins with one small ride. Bus is coming, morning light, doors swing open, doors swing open. Hope takes flight, wheels keep turning, dreams don't stop. Life keeps waiting at the Bluebird stop.
Standing on the highest hillside, where the prairie kissed the sky, an old wooden windmill watched the seasons drifting by.
is where the blades kept turning to the rhythm of the breeze. They whispered ancient melodies above the golden fields and trees. Every sunrise wrapped the valley in a blanket made of gold. The windmill welcomed every dawn, just as it had always done. Wildflowers danced around its feet, bluebonnets, daisies, clover bright. Meadowlarks sang from cedar posts to greet the morning light. Old Mr. Dawson walked the pathway with his faithful border collie near. He'd pause beside the turning wheel, the same way every year. The wind keeps changing, faithfulness never does. Meet me by the old windmill, where the prairie meets the sky, where every breeze brings gentle songs that never truly die. Meet me by the old windmill, where the fields roll green and wide. The strongest things are often those that quietly stand through time. Meet me by the old windmill, when the evening paints the land. Sometimes all we really need is open sky and steady hands. A little boy climbed halfway up the hill with boots too big to fill. His grandfather pointed toward the blades. Listen close, they're never still. A young painter set a canvas near the fence beneath an oak. She tried to catch the moving wind, but every brushstroke only hoped. Two sisters flew a patchwork kite across the rolling plain. It danced beside the spinning arms like laughter on the wind again. An elderly traveler stopped his truck, stepped quietly through the gate. He hadn't seen that windmill since 1968. He smiled beneath the autumn sky, touched the weathered wooden frame. Some places hold your memories, even when they've changed. The world keeps chasing taller towers, faster wheels, and brighter days. But wisdom often lives where silence finds a slower pace. The windmill never fought the wind, it learned to turn with grace. Perhaps the strongest hearts in life don't resist every change. They simply keep on turning, morning after morning, still finding purpose in each season, like the old windmill. Meet me by the old windmill, when the stars begin to glow. We'll hear the evening breeze remind us of everything we know. Meet me by the old windmill, when another spring returns. Every faithful light becomes a quiet light that burns. Meet me by the old
Along the old two-lane highway where Route 17 bends west, a little roadside motel stood, offering weary travelers rest. Its neon sign hummed through the evening, a maple leaf and amber light. Though modest by the world's standards, it felt like home each night. Flower boxes framed each window, geraniums bright and red. Fresh white curtains caught the breeze beside every cozy bed. Mrs. Sullivan worked the front desk with a smile that never tired. She greeted every guest the same, as though they'd all been expected. She kept a bowl of peppermints upon the polished countertop. Children always reach for two. She always let them. Not every destination is where the journey ends. Meet me at the Maple Leaf Motel, where the porch light never fades, where every traveler finds a moment to set their burdens down. Meet me at the Maple Leaf Motel, where the coffee's always warm. Sometimes the safest harbor is simply shelter from the storm. Meet me at the Maple Leaf Motel, when the highway stretches long. The road may lead us anywhere, but kindness keeps us strong. A salesman stopped each Thursday with a suitcase full of ties. He always mailed a postcard home before closing tired eyes. The young couple on their honeymoon shared milkshakes on the porch swings. They watched the trucks roll quietly by, feeling like they owned the spring. An aging country singer checked into room number 3. He played old songs beneath the stars for anyone who wished to see. A family bound for Yellowstone spent one unexpected night. Their little daughter called the place the hotel with the fireflies. By sunrise, engines started. One by one they rode away, but every guest left kept carrying a little more than yesterday. Life is full of passing places we never planned to love. A room, a smile, a helping hand can be more than enough. We spend our days chasing horizons, always looking farther on. Yet sometimes what restores the soul is simply being welcomed. Maybe every heart's a motel, standing by life's road, leaving one small buzz inside and watch the world roll by. Meet me at the Maple Leaf Motel, where every goodbye feels kind. The finest places aren't remembered for luxury, but for the hearts inside. Meet me at the Maple Leaf Motel whenever your spirit roams, because every long and winding road needs a place to call home. Neon glowing, engines fade, morning coffee, shadows fade, door stays open, light shines through. Safe travels and see we see you. Far beyond the rocky shoreline, where the restless oceans meet, a lonely lighthouse stood in silence on a cliff above the sea. Its white walls face the winter storms, its lantern pierced the rain. Night after night it held its ground, though every wind had changed. The keeper climbed the winding staircase just before the sun went down. 300 weathered iron steps to the lantern's shining crown. He polished every pane of glass until the light burned clear. For someone sailing through the dark, he'd softly say each year. No crowds applauded from the shore, no headlines praised his name. Still every evening without fail, he lit the faithful flame. The brightest lights are often seen by strangers. Meet me where the lighthouse watches over every wave below, where hope is more than just a feeling. It's a light that always shows. Meet me where the lighthouse watches, when the sky is dressed in scars. Even through the fiercest tempest, love can guide us home from far. Meet me where the lighthouse watches, when the longest night appears. Some promises are spoken once, then quietly kept for years. A fisherman returning home looked for that familiar beam. He trusted it through heavy fog more than anything he'd seen. A young sailor crossed the channel on his very first command. His father simply pointed north, follow the light to land. A widow watched from her window every evening by the bay. She smiled each time the lantern turned, knowing someone else was safe. One freezing night the waves grew wild, thunder split the sky. The keeper never left his post, though fear was standing by. When dawn arrived, a battered ship reached the harbor's quiet side. No one knew how close they'd come, except the turning light. The world remembers victories, the loudest voices in the crowd. But history is gently carried by faithful souls not loud. The greatest strength is often found in simply showing up, lighting one more lamp at sunset, filling one more empty cup. Perhaps we're all a lighthouse, standing where we're meant to be, shining not to gather glory, but so another heart can see. Meet me where the lighthouse watches. When the dawn breaks through the gray, every night must end eventually. Every storm gives away. Meet me where the lighthouse watches, where the sea and heaven meet. The truest courage isn't noise, it's quiet, steady peace. Meet me where the lighthouse watches. Whenever hope burns low, one faithful light upon the hill is enough to guide you home. Lantern turning ocean wide, warning breaking changing tide. Light still shines strong and true. Home is waiting for you.
Down along old Elm Street, where the maple branches sway, a little neighborhood cinema lit the night at the end of every day. Its marquee glowed in ruby letters, casting colors on the stone. Even people walking by alone never quite felt alone. The ticket booth was hardly larger than an old garden shed, but every smile behind its glass made strangers feel at home instead. The usher wore a navy jacket, buttons polished bright. He welcomed every family like honored guests each night. Fresh popcorn filled the lobby, butter drifting through the air, mixed with laughter, quiet whispers, and children everywhere. Some stories live on the screen, others begin in the seats. Meet me at the little cinema, where the lights grow soft and low, where every picture tells a story only hearts can truly know. Meet me at the little cinema, when the curtains slowly rise. Some dreams begin with simple scenes, some begin inside our eyes. Meet me at the little cinema. Before the credits roll away, the greatest stories we remember are the ones that change our days. A little boy clutched his movie ticket like a treasure in his hand. It was the very first film he'd ever planned. Two sisters shared one bucket, passing popcorn back and forth, laughing louder than the comedy they'd come to watch, of course. A lonely traveler stepped inside to wait until the rain was through. He left with a lighter heart and memories warm and new. An elderly projectionist started every reel with pride. He believed each flickering frame held 1,000 lives inside. When the final scene had faded and the music reached its end, people lingered in the aisles, not quite ready to leave again. The world keeps building bigger screens, sharper pictures every year, but nothing matches sharing wonder with the people gathered near. A laugh that fills the whole room, a tear nobody hides. Stories become unforgettable when they're lived side by side. Maybe every heart's a theater waiting for a light. One small act of kindness can become the favorite scene of life. Meet me at the little cinema when the evening stars appear. We'll save 2 seats in the middle row, like we did year after year. Meet me at the little cinema, where the old projector glows. The finest endings aren't goodbye, they're the memories that grow. Meet me at the little cinema whenever life feels gray, because every beautiful tomorrow may begin with yesterday. Projector humming, curtains wide, lights are fading, dreams collide. Door swings open, night feels new. Every story leads to you. On the corner of Birch and Franklin, where the evening lights burn low, there stood a little vinyl cafe that everybody seemed to know. The front door wore a brass bell, its gentle chime so sweet. Every stranger crossing through it left with familiar feet. Shelves of records line the walls, from floorboards to the beams. Soul and jazz, folk and blues, collected through the years and dreams. An old turntable spun so slowly, its needle kissed each groove. The room fell quiet for a moment, then every heart began to move. Fresh espresso filled the air, blended with warm cinnamon. Outside the city hurried on, inside the world slowed down again. Some cafes serve coffee, some serve memories. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe, where the records softly spin. Every crackle tells a story, every chorus pulls you in. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe, where the evening settles slow. The finest conversations bloom wherever old songs grow. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe, when another sunset glows. Some melodies are never old, they simply find new souls.
grandfather once adored. He closed his eyes and smiled, hearing a voice he'd never heard before. A traveling poet sat alone with a notebook and black tea. One forgotten melody became tomorrow's poetry. Two old friends met every Thursday at the table by the glass. They never seemed to notice how the seasons quickly passed. A barista knew each regular by favorite song and drink. She'd start the perfect album before they'd even think. Rain tapped gently on the windows, street lights shimmered gold. Inside every spinning record made the room feel warm and whole. The world keeps getting louder, always asking us to race. But music has a quiet way of slowing every pace. A song can't cross a lifetime without aging for a day. It waits inside a memory, then softly starts to play. Maybe every heart's a record, holding joys and little scars, waiting for the right moment to sing beneath the stars. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe when the city lights appear. We'll let another classic song carry us from year to year. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe where the night feels warm and bright. The richest moments aren't expensive, they're simply shared just right. Meet me at the Vinyl Cafe whenever life moves too fast, because every great record reminds us the best things are built to last. Needle falling, coffee steam, soft piano, gentle dreams, records turning, hearts agree. Home is playing on vinyl endlessly.
Down beside the boardwalk, where the salty ocean breeze carried laughter through the summer and rustled through the trees. There stood an old town penny arcade with windows dressed in light. His glowing signs invited dreamers every single night. The doorway chimed with happy echoes, coins clinked on the floor. Children hurried through the entrance, always asking for one more. Pinball bells and skeet-ball whistles, fortune wheels spun bright. Mechanical bands kept playing till the middle of the night. Mr. Parker worked the counter with suspenders He traded handfuls full of tokens for a smile in every eye. Not every prize is golden, some are simply unforgettable.
Meet me at the penny arcade,
where the lights refuse to sleep, where every laugh becomes a treasure that a lifetime gets to keep.
Meet me at the penny arcade,
where the music fills the hall. Sometimes the smallest victories become the best of all.
Meet me at the penny arcade,
when the evening starts to glow, the happiest days aren't measured by the prizes that we hold. A little girl aimed carefully at bottles lined in blue. She missed the first two baseballs, the third one finally flew. She won a tiny teddy bear, no taller than her hand. She hugged it like a masterpiece, the finest in the land. Two brothers raced at skee-ball, keeping score with joyful pride. The younger lost by 20 points, still laughed the whole ride. A sailor home on weekend leave played the old piano game. The tune reminded him of childhood, though life would never be the same. An elderly couple wandered in, holding hands once more. They smiled at games they played together back in '64. Outside, the Ferris wheel kept turning, the waves rolled toward the sand. Inside, another generation dream with tokens in their hands. The world keeps making newer wonders, screens that shine more bright, yet nothing quite replaces a room that's full of life. The sound of rolling marbles, the cheers from one good throw, those simple joys remind the heart of things it already knows. Because childhood isn't measured by the toys we used to own, it's measured by the people